September 2008 is when my life changed. I was working as an apprentice bricklayer. I'd only been there 6 months doing my apprenticeship when I was on a job. The day I got there, it was torrential rain. I just passed my driving test 2 weeks prior, so I wasn't having to get on the bus anymore. Pulled up on the job, put all my PPE on, and then I went onto the job, inches deep in mud. A big difference to when you was at school and you've got all this pressure on you. I was then like working as a labourer with a couple of bricklayers, and at this one point the supervisor said to me, "We need to get this job done today. If we get this job done today, we can have the following day off as the weather was going to be bad." So the pace has picked up. I was then working with the labourers loading out compo, carrying 20 or 30 buckets of compo. I probably did feel tired, but the pace was still going. Everyone had to get this job done, and at this one point, as I've took the bucket off my shoulder, it slipped out of my hands, splashed back off the ground, straight up into my face, my nose, my mouth, my ears. My face was just covered in cement, wet cement, but we didn't know the dangers the lime was doing as it was burning away at my eyes. I got taken to the site toilets. Was told to wash my eyes out in the toilets by the 2 labourers I was working with, and then it was that bad I had to go to the site office and use the eye wash solutions. Unfortunately, they ran out of eye wash solutions, and the supervisor I then was working for, he took me to the nearest hospital. By the time I got to the nearest hospital, I got rushed through into A&E, and they washed my eyes out with saline water, and they used like bags this size with a hose on the end, and it was like a jet wash in my eyes, and trying the hardest to get this cement that was slowly going off in my eye. I was then told it was that bad, I'll have to go to the nearest eye hospital. So the nearest one was in Birmingham, where I live. The supervisor I was working for, he took me in his van. He didn't know the area, so we got lost on the way. All this time the lime in the cement is burning through my eyes, but we didn't have no clue. We didn't know what was happening until I got to the hospital. Then they rushed me into A&E, and they started cleaning my eyeballs out with saline water. The consultant there told me, "Probably never going to be able to see again, Tom." And at 17 years old, hearing that come out of a consultant's mouth whilst you can't see a thing, it was very daunting. I then had to have my eyes scraped. They had to put eye drops in my eyes and use cotton wool buds about this size, pull my eyelids down and scrape the cement out the back of the sockets. Even at 9 o'clock on the night when I was taken up onto the ward, they were still getting pea-sized bits of cement that had gone hard out of my eyes, and the pain was that bad. My parents, who were sitting with me, they had to leave the room because it sounded like I was being brutally murdered.